¿qué pasa, gente? Bienvenidas, bienvenidos a los juegos del Tito. Estamos aquí con Genshin Impact. En el episodio anterior habíamos iniciado las misiones oficiales o principales de Sumeru. Ya habíamos conocido a Collei y a Tignari. Y en este, pues nada, nos han dicho que Collei está enferma, hay que recolectarle unas plantas y tal. Y tenemos que ir a la zona marchita. Imagino que a despejarla. Así que nada, ¿qué tal estáis? Como siempre os digo al principio, ya sabéis que os podéis tomar un instante para dejarme likes, comentarios, suscribiros, darle a la campanita, etcétera. Compartir el vídeo, hablarme por las redes sociales, regalarme 500 euros, lo que queráis, lo que queráis.
Hey, look! That gloomy area over there looks like a withering zone. Even though Paimon's seen one before, it's still kinda scary.
All right, traveler. We're about to enter the withering zone. Since you already have experience dealing with these things, but please remember, don't push yourself. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Pues si no hemos despejado 20 zonas, no hemos despejado ninguna, te lo aseguro. Vale, ahí está el Dendro. Plom. Otra. Espera, pues si no se me van a juntar al final y no tengo ganas. Además, aparentemente aquí no hay ojos que disparan, o sea que... Porque ahora saldrán las gordas y claro, me falta esta, ¿no?
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Lo sé, lo sé.
Let's dance.
¡Hala!
Germinate! Ha! At the frying pan, into the fire!
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Nada más decir, qué bien lo has hecho.
Did it! Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tignari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worth?
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, if that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But for instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, and most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with... No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depth... By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface, although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting... That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Let the show be...
Whee! Ni calculado el salto, ¿eh? Joder,
Tignari,
perfecto.
you all made it back. How did it...
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. Huh. Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
¿Qué pasa? Pues es un tucán. Normal y corriente, ¿no?
Huh? What's wrong, Tignari?
This duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news.
Ah.
You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh...
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, she must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait,
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny...
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tignari?
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though, because what you saw is of significant importance. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I know when you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us?
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
El pájaro como mola. Me parece que tiene el ojo pipa.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it. No. I should be the one thanking you.
Pues a la venga, nos agradecemos mutuamente y seguimos camino.
Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Vamos a buscar a Hypatia o Hypatia. ¡Hypatia! ¡Anastasia!
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Misión completada.
Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Hombre, Arracalari.
Are you alright?
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy? Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh, maybe
Pues hombre, básicamente porque ya sabemos lo rarita que es esta parte de Sumeru. Con el mundo del sueño y el mundo real y...
Wow, this place is huge. I knew there's something off about that cave.
Intenta llegar al túnel especial.
Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Sí, las brincosetas también las que hemos descubierto ya hace tiempo, sí. ¿Qué es esto? Investiga la habitación austera. Joder. Vaya viaje hemos pegado, ¿no?
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Pues no lo sé, pero parece una casa de samuráis de Inazuma. De experiencia tengo. Me va a subir como 10 niveles de golpe. Me va a subir del 35 al 45. Epa. Qué cosa más extraña. Vale, que se supone que estamos en un dominio, ¿no? Igual que tantos que hemos hecho ya aquí en Sumeru. De recoger las 3 resinas y eso.
Propagate! Nice and spicy!
Let's spark things up a little.
Scatter!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Propagate! Booba, get them!
Come a little closer. Hup, heep, yeah.
Bueno. Vale. Pom 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 pom.
I'll protect us.
Anda, mira qué bonito. El dendrito. Qué chuli. Mira qué chuli. Y aquí está la resina, ¿no? Y ahora para abajo. Ahí. Ya tenemos las tres. Y ahora hay que subir allí. Y ahora supongo que nos tocará el enemigo final. Me imagino. Como siempre. Investiga el patio al fondo del corredor. Uy, qué susto, digo. Que nos caemos.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Coño, si esto es Inazuma. Estamos en Inazuma. Ah, hay que juntar los dos símbolos aquellos. Vale, los acabo de ver ahora, macho. Jesús. Claro, sí era el mismo símbolo que estaba en esta puerta. Lo que pasa es que no los había visto. Pues hay que juntar la... O sea, hay que mover la cámara hasta que los dos símbolos de las dos rocas se junten. Vale. Eso me pasa por no... Por no pensar un poquito.
Let's dance.
Hala, otro flashback de estos. Otro viaje en el tiempo y el espacio. Oh,
Well,
well.
like we meet again.
You never can tell. Well, you never can tell. Well, my Michelle.
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things.
Oh,
Before the abyss.
Come a little closer.
It's a roar.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Ready, steady, go! Yeah, nice and spicy.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Eat this!
Resistance is futile. The end is nigh. The end will come.
Propagate! Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
bueno. Tenemos un mago del abismo ultrapoderoso. Die, my darling. Die, my darling. Joder, pues vaya sueñecito has tenido, hija.
What do we do? We haven't... Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she... Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Who is there? Tignari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tignari sent us here to bring you some food and water.
I see. So, you're friends of Tignari. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my,
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature, and
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because
so, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the... I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Ermin's soul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way... Sorry about that.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. All right, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it.
Cocina en la hoguera. Bueno, gente, pues nada, lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. Perdón. En el próximo seguimos. Aventuras en Sumeru. Así que nada, sed buenas, sed buenos, sed felices. Un saludín. Chao, chao.